Hey friends, this is Bobby Shanks with Shanks Realty Group, and this week on Kitchen Talk, we're going to do installment of this three-part series, and we're going to talk about the best way that you can win in a multiple offer situation, or even if you're not in a multiple offer situation. This is a strategy that makes your offer so unique and so different that it will stand out against all other offers. All right, here's what it is. In this market, lots of deals are being won by a buyer because the buyer's agent is so radically going over the list price that the buyer's agent and the buyer both know that the appraisal is going to require the seller to lower the price anyways. So if a house is listed for $200 and you make your offer for $270 and you have a pre-approval letter and everything looks good and you waived inspections, etc., well, why wouldn't the seller take your offer? Because you show the most buying behavior to be motivated to buy the home. The problem is the seller is probably not being fully explained to that when the appraisal's done, it's either going to kill the deal or they're going to have to drastically lower the price. Now, a better strategy, especially when faced with multiple offers, would be something like this. In the price field, you would just simply write appraised value. You would not put a price. So if the house is $200, you're not going to write $200 or $210 or $220 or $250. You're just going to write appraised value. And then in the special agreements, you're going to write in there, buyer will purchase with cash $10,000 over appraised value. So what you really have to know as a buyer, and especially as a buyer's agent advising a buyer, you've got to have the practical experience to know that if the house is listed for $200, it doesn't really matter. You have to know what it really is going to be appraised for, and then you need to let your buyer know what that number is and what that number is plus another $10,000, and your buyer has to be okay with that. And what happens when you are successful at doing that is you are conveying to the seller that, hey, I'm a fair person. I understand that there's multiple offers and you're probably getting lots of inflated offers and appraisal riders being waived and inspections being waived. But look, I'm a fair guy. I will pay you fair market value for your home as assessed by a licensed real estate appraiser with a stamp. And I'm gonna do even better. I'm gonna give you another $10,000 on top of that, and I'm guaranteeing it because I'm putting it in writing that I'm paying it with cash. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a proven winner time and time again. Now, I'm using $10,000 in my scenario, in my example. Maybe it's $5,000. For some houses, it might be $25,000. So that's where you need a very experienced career real estate agent to be able to step in and give you the right advice. Hope you've enjoyed our series over the last 3 weeks talking about contract negotiations and what you have to do to win as a buyer in this crazy market. Stay tuned because we've got more great topics coming at you.